welcome to or welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome to the family. Right now we are smack dab in the middle of a series of videos, a challenge if you will, here on the channel to kick off the new year and just feel good, because who doesn't want or need to feel good right about now? In my last two videos, we talked a little bit about 5 things that I do for my mental health, 3 things that I do to feel better about myself for my nutritional health, and today we are talking about just getting out and moving, and just how important that is, especially right now. The fact of the matter is that studies suggest that movement and brain health are inherently connected. So getting out and getting moving is just another way to kickstart your brain. As someone who also struggles with anxiety and PTSD, getting out and getting moving can also really help with anxiety and self-esteem and other things like that. It minimizes stress and enhances cognitive function. So who doesn't love that? And this week I did a ton of stuff, or as much as I possibly could, to get myself up, get myself moving, get myself out of this like lazy couch potato phase, and yeah, really put to use everything that I have been learning and having fun with so far. So I hope that you guys have been following along. If you haven't been, I will leave some links to the other videos in the down bar below, as well as like this will be part of that playlist. And let's just jump into what I've been up to. So a little while back, I was actually in a car accident with my husband, Derek, and it was like a minor motor vehicle collision. However, I'm still to this day suffering the consequences, not consequences, we didn't do anything, suffering from those minor but long-lasting injuries. I'm still seeing a physiotherapist, still seeing a chiropractor, all of that fun stuff. And so there are things that I do, movement related, cardio related, that I do every single week as is for that reason. But with everything that's going on in the world, I have definitely been lacking when it comes to getting outside and doing more outdoor activities. So in addition to my like physio stretching regime that I have here at home, and in addition to my online Zumba classes that I've been doing for cardio, which if you are not doing online cardio classes from home and you are like, that's something that you're even remotely interested in, I will link some fun ones down below, because definitely check them out. But in addition to those things, I added 2 more, I guess, goals or challenges to my weekly routine, and they were as follows. The first was to get back into yoga. And this is something that has been recommended to me a few times over the past few months by my physiotherapist. I've been working on it and trying slowly to sort of get that upper body strength back. I have found that the stretching part of yoga has not been quite as difficult for me these days, but that the actual like holding my body up when it comes to certain poses and things like that, that has been very difficult and a big strain on my like neck and shoulders. So this week I decided that I was going to get right into it and start with 10 minutes of yoga each morning when I first woke up and got out of bed. Now, this normally would have been more of an issue for me, but if you saw my first video this month about mental health, you will know that I have been detoxing from technology, from my cell phone for the first hour of every morning. So it actually was much easier, because this gave me something to do first thing in the morning that wasn't technology related. So instead of getting up and immediately grabbing my cell phone and checking emails and jumping right into work, I can kind of slowly wake up, get out of bed, do a little stretching, and then do a short yoga stretch workout, whatever you want to call it. Yoga with Adriene is still to this day a favorite for me. So if you haven't checked out her classes, I will leave a link to her channel down below. And she also has a few that are shorter. So if you are just getting started, or if you're like me and you're kind of working your way up from prior injuries and things like that, it makes it really easy to just sort of like slowly move your way in. Now, really quickly, before I do hear about it in the comments, I do want to acknowledge that obviously I do technically use technology for my yoga classes because I watch yoga with Adriene on YouTube. But what I mean by technology detox is like the scrolling through Instagram, checking emails, working, getting right back into like TikTok and memes and news and all of that stuff. That is what I'm detoxing from. And once I do have a bit more of a schedule and like know a little bit more about what I'm doing, I will probably steer away from any classes at all and just do my own stretching yoga regime with zero technology at all. The other thing that I promised myself that I would do this week was to get out and enjoy an outdoor adventure. And I will tell you, in the Canadian winters, it gets real cold here. So it gets really easy to find yourself in a situation where you're just kind of like hibernating away. And with everything that's going on in the world right now, staying home is of course encouraged, as opposed to like going out and doing like non-safe socially distanced things. But if you're doing it safely, there's absolutely no reason why you can't enjoy an outdoor adventure. And in fact, that is encouraged. So I made it my top priority this week to get out and enjoy an adventure. And I dragged my husband Derek along with me, bless his heart, and we just had a fantastic day out. All masked and ready to go. So overall, I knew that if I could get myself out and get myself moving as much as I hoped that I could, that I would feel better about myself and that I would feel better, like mental health, body, all of that stuff. Ultimately, that's how it worked. The first couple of days were, you know, I lagged a little, and I think that that's to be expected with getting yourself onto any sort of schedule. There was one day, I believe, where I forgot about yoga altogether. But other than that, it was a great week. I had so much fun, and I had so much fun with everybody who was following along with me on Instagram, seeing what you guys were doing and what adventures you guys were having. So if you're not already following TL Travel on Instagram, definitely head over and do that, because I am doing my week of challenges in real time over there and then reflecting on it here at the end of the week. So hop over there, see what we're up to. And next week, I am so excited to share with you my next big self-care situation. So if you want a sneak peek at what that might be sure to head over to the TL Travel Instagram channel and hit that follow, and be sure to like and subscribe here as well. If you love travel content, we post new travel content every single Sunday. And until I see you guys next Sunday for another exciting adventure, stay great, travel safe, stay well, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.